some of the things you said, I think, or some of the services you mentioned, on the office and administration side, and making that seamless. Can you maybe just expand on that a bit more? Like how it can help them.
Sure. I mean, the short answer is that every single group is different and every person is different, right? Like, when you started your practice, like we've talked a little bit about this, it's hard. Like if you're supposed to be a psychic, you're supposed to be the most empathetic and empathic, consultant ever. You're supposed to be hard-nosed when it comes to specific suppliers. You're supposed to be super forgiving when people do things that are just completely unreasonable and just you can't even figure out what planet they're on. But that's all.
Yeah.
That's all part of working on the business, right? And for both of us and for everybody who works in a clinic, you work in the business, and then there's this added responsibility that nobody teaches you about, which is how to work on the business. And so, all of the services, what they do is they come together to help make a lot of the very detail-oriented, challenging components much easier, right? Like for years when I was running our practice, I couldn't find a way to actually figure out a meaningful cost per procedure and then put that against our appointment schedule so that we could figure out the right way to help the same number of people in the same way, make sure that the physicians can make the same amount of money, but also make sure that it's just a little bit more worthwhile for the clinic. Because if you can set up your list a little bit differently, the difference, financially to the business can be a lot better and still deliver amazing care, right? And there are no lessons on clinic management that I found that exist in a meaningful way until it's sort of too late, right? Like there's some amazing programs out there for hospital administrators, and there's some interesting programs out there for people that run clinics, in the US. But up here, there's nothing.
If you found this clip valuable and you'd like to listen to the whole episode, then please go to Spotify or Apple or Google or wherever you like to listen to your podcasts and search for Your Rich Fulfilling Life Show for the whole episode.